I think that the biggest challenge that brands are facing when considering fads and trends is the sheer pace of how quickly technology is moving. New technology opportunities, businesses are emerging on a near daily basis, huge promises, huge market capitalization behind them.
The number of ways that as a brand you can communicate with your consumers. Those number of touch points aren't just huge in volume, but the way that those customers expect to be communicated in so many different ways. No company can fulfill having to think of different technologies, different content that's needed across all those platforms. So essentially, how do you prioritise what's the most important?
Everyone wants to be perfect and customer-centric, right? Everyone wants to be able to map out this perfect customer journey and pinpoint exactly when to market effectively to your consumers. But the reality of it is that it takes a lot of hard work.
I think machine learning is great for providing the tools for much better reporting and insights and for much greater audience targeting, and ultimately takes that manual, time-consuming manual labour off us as well, and means that we as marketeers can be focusing much more on the strategic piece, how we integrate our channels, how we find those moments that matter, and how we capitalise on all the available tactics for growth.
A lot of the things we spoke about today in regards to augmented reality, artificial intelligence, consumer experience, a lot of these are new concepts, and I think brands don't really know which departments they fall into. I think brands need to really start to break some of those silos down to be able to then ingest some of those new innovations.
I think it was really beneficial to learn about the sort of upcoming trends and also being wary of things that may be fads, so we don't invest content or time into that, especially personalisation and sort of the trends with YouTube as well.
So I think the trend most interesting for my brand is voice search and image search. So we all know that they're coming down the pipe. Voice search is growing significantly, but I work in the health sector and it's very difficult to often get what you want through typing.
As an industry, what we tend to do is kind of either say it's on the way up and it's going to be massive, or actually it's dead, and actually don't give things a lot of time to play out. So it's kind of deciding which ones to invest in first, prioritising them for them in their industry, and then making the most out of them as a product.
The simple way to think about it is if you have clarity of purpose, you understand what you're trying to achieve and why you're trying to achieve it, then making sense of the landscape becomes significantly easier. If you are lacking that clarity, then it's very difficult to make an educated decision.